24 years ago, my planet, Krypton, was in serious peril. My cousin, Kal-El, was sent to a planet called Earth for his own safety and protection. You may know his story. The story you don't know is that I was sent to protect him.
You will do extraordinary things. I love you, Kara.
Shockwave knocked my pawn into the Phantom Zone, where time doesn't pass. I slept there for 24 years. Oh, sorry. I feel like I'm not living up to my potential. Sure, I'll hold.
It's not that I don't see your frown, it's just that I don't care enough to ask why it's there.
Mayday, mayday, we're going down.
It's incredible! I still can't believe I did it. What were you thinking? Everyone will know about you, and you can't take that back.
I don't want to.
Oh my God, you're her.
Welcome to the DEO. Agent Danvers and her sister from another planet.
We protect Earth from extraterrestrial invasion.
Just because you wear that symbol on your chest doesn't mean you're him.
I can't do it!
She's not strong enough.
Kara, this is why you were sent here. I believe that. You have to believe it too.
Do you have eyes on the target?
I got him.
Supergirl? We can't name her that. Shouldn't she be called Superwoman? Earth doesn't have just one hero anymore.
Hey YouTubers, it's Charlie. So new Supergirl footage, so this is going to be a breakdown of that and new round of the giveaway. So all you have to do to enter is be a subscriber and leave a comment on this video. I've also got some Green Lantern news that I'll talk about after I get done with the Supergirl stuff. So the whole point of this trailer is to explain the age difference between Kara and Superman. I know a lot of people were wondering that because she's supposed to be older than he is. The Phantom Zone is the way they explain that, which is also going to be like the story device that they use for surfacing villains on the show. Or at least extraterrestrial villains. I mean, I'm sure there'll be like a lot of human villains too. Genre shows usually veer into metaphors like that. They say things like people can be just as bad as supervillains from outer space. It's the same thing with Clancy Brown on The Flash. He's just as bad as any of the rogues, even though technically he ends up working with Team Flash. Whenever the Reverse Flash is getting ready to suck the Earth into a giant time vortex, it's time to put differences aside. In case you haven't seen, they're premiering the show a little bit earlier than we thought they would. It's going to be October 26th now. It'll be a Monday night show. Originally, it wasn't going to be till like the beginning of November. We get a nice shot of Superman. I like the compromise that they don't show his face, but they let him be in the pilot. If you try to ask the question, why can't Superman be on TV like this, you're just going to give yourself a headache, so just forget about it. DC and Warner Brothers just want you to think about the Henry Cavill Superman. They don't want you to have any other broadcast-related distractions. Thus, no face. I really am excited about all this Phantom Zone business. We haven't spent a lot of time there in the TV universe yet, and now that The Flash has figured out special effects on a TV budget, I think there are a lot of places they could go with this. There's some unique challenges to doing a Kryptonian show in that the villains have to be just as strong as the superhero, and when you're nigh indestructible, it's really hard to find a convincing villain. I know a lot of people are always wondering why Barry derps a lot on The Flash, like why he doesn't have all those powers like right away, why he can't phase immediately. It takes him a while to figure it out. That's kind of going to be the same thing with Kara Zor-El. Kara Danvers will be her human name, but like she explains in the trailer, her mission is to protect her cousin Kal-El, but obviously she gets there, he's already been around for about 25 years, so he doesn't need her help. That's what feeds the, what the hell do I do with my life storyline. Like, oh shit, does this planet need me? What am I supposed to do here? What am I supposed to do with my life? The only issue I take with that is the idea of superheroes waking up and not wanting their superpowers. That's not the case here. The Flash did a really good job of addressing that, so I'm hoping Supergirl kind of follows up on that theme. One of the really fun things about Kryptonians, especially Supergirl in the comics, is that she doesn't pull punches like Superman does. This version of the character is much more nascent, like the one in the trailer that we see. She's not super angry yet, which is really what it takes for Superman and any other Kryptonians to go crazy on people. The brief tease of the action sequences really don't do it justice. They smash the shit out of some sets. I go so far as to say is that was one of the hardest things for them to figure out. Like, how does she fight? Because it's not going to be Krav Maga like Oliver. It's not going to be like Down and Dirty. And it's not going to be like Barry where he just super speeds around people. Superman, by contrast, is one of those characters that doesn't really need to be a good fighter because he is a god. So a lot of the fun of his fights are the unexpected ways in which he uses his powers. The hand clap is one of my favorite. It's a lot like the Flash finger snap, or the reverse Flash finger snap, I should say. They didn't do that on the Flash season 1, so maybe they'll bring it out in season 2. So I think we'll start to see her get way more creative with her powers towards the end of the season. That's actually a good question. Which new power do you want Kara to get by the end of the season that we haven't seen on TV or in the movies yet? A lot of my hope for this show is that they'll do something really interesting with the Phantom Zone, which is just like a place we haven't spent a whole lot of time with in the TV and movie universes. There aren't a lot of preconceived notions about that, other than the fact that they used to banish criminals there. Anyway, it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to the series. Generally, like when series first start out, I have pretty low expectations. Usually season 2, season 3 is when stuff gets crazy, so you just have to be patient. Gotham was not so hot when it first started out, but season 2 is actually looking pretty badass. I'll be doing some Gotham videos too pretty soon, but on to Green Lantern stuff. Tyrese was teasing that he might be part of Green Lanterns, if that really is the direction they're going with the franchise. I'd be totally open to that. Jon Stewart, great character. Obviously, they always want to go with Hal Jordan first because he's the Green Lantern that everybody knows, and it's all about familiarity when you're trying to launch a movie. But this is potentially so far off in the future that it doesn't really matter that much. Most of the focus is going to be on Batman v Superman, appropriately, at Comic-Con. But do not be surprised if they drop stuff about the other movies like Aquaman, Green Lanterns, the Flash team-up movie. The most interesting thing about the Flash movie is that it's being written by Lord and Miller, the guys that did the Lego movie, basically. Lego movie and 21 Jump Street. By the time we get to that, though, I mean, Grant Gustin will have been the Flash for almost like 5 years, so he will, for all intents and purposes, be the Barry Allen that we're familiar with. And don't forget too, the Warner Brothers TV panel is also going to drop a bunch of Legends of Tomorrow stuff, so I'll probably be doing a new Legends of Tomorrow video soon. So a bunch of stuff happening this weekend. I'll try to get that Supergirl review up as fast as possible, hopefully by Saturday at least. I have a Spider-Man villain video, and I'll be doing some Arkham Knight gameplay on my game channel. Links for all that important stuff down in the description below, but while you wait for everything to post, you can click here to learn all about the Flash Season 2 and Arrow Season 4 premieres, and you can click here for my Game of Thrones Q&A that I just posted last night. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Let's high five. I'll see you guys tonight.